What it do, me bosses? It's your girl, the Network Junkie, which is going to always keep you updated to the latest of what's happening. What's happening right now is we got another participant from this year, 2023 Podcast Bootcamp. You guessed it, yes, we're live streaming Podcast Bootcamp. Make sure you go follow today. Yo host, the Network Junkie, Da.Network Junkie, Junkiey, because I get high for this. But we about to go ahead and get into it. I got a new participant. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what it do, everybody? It's your boy, Justin McCormick, but known as 808 Cosmic with a K. How it do?
All right, well, welcome. I really appreciate you for chiming on in. So what brings you to this 10-week course of Podcast Bootcamp?
To meet new artists and collaborators alike, and to learn new information and things about personal craft and everything to do with being an influencer in today's generation, pretty much.
Wow. Okay. Now, question: What is your business or organization, or what is? How do you make your income? Should I say?
Well, currently, how I make my income is doing the work at Walmart. Do overnight stocking there, but when I'm not working there, I'm pursuing my classes at Henry Ford, going ahead and get my degree to get into a nice little entry-level career job. So that's my little business there. But for my side hobby, though, which is a startup business.
Wow. So that's what inspired you, is just actually listening to it, loving it, and then wanting to dissect it.
Yes, ma'am. Most definitely.
Now that is awesome. Somewhat like I think you were speaking about earlier in our conversation about how you were into, was it like robotics or?
Yes. So for another side thing, or a main little reliable skill, I guess, I like to tinker a lot. So for my choice of career in college, I chose engineering. That involves a lot of, a little critical thinking, but problem solving and a little analysis. A lot, I guess, independent time to just sit down with your work and figure things out. So.
Wow, and you so young. Tell the people how old you are.
I'm only 19.
19.
Graduated class of 2021.
Okay. I welcome you and just your experience. I really enjoyed talking to you earlier, and I'm so grateful that you jumped in when you jumped in, because we can utilize the skills and the experience and knowledge that you have, with it when it comes to the music, when it comes to the engineering of products, because a lot of times people don't understand the behind the scenes that actually allow a machine to work the way that it works. Somebody has to build that brain, and to be able to be part of that, team. That's amazing. That takes talent, that takes skills, that takes discipline, so I appreciate your works.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then you say the music. Now, again, where do you see yourself going when it comes to the music?
Honestly, just being able to make it freely, and for whoever might need, some musical inspiration in their lives, mainly just to be a producer. The goal is to probably maybe own my own studio one day and help somebody get a vision out in their head of something that could help, plenty of other people, but I could be the one to execute that vision in form of harmonic music. So.
Okay, light. Now, where did you actually figure out, how old were you when you figured out, you know what, I'm gonna really get into this music. I'm gonna take the discipline and learn what it takes to create this. And what did that process look like?
It mainly looked like a nice Christmas day when I got my first little computer and was able to go on the internet and go on YouTube and look at all the different videos and styles of going about making music, because apparently there are millions of ways you can make music, starting from just recording pots and pans to using a online software DAW where you can get all your sound and instruments for either free or pay a low price, and you got instruments for life.
Wow. I did not know it was that. You said pots and pans. How cool. I never thought of that. Neat. So have you actually recorded? Like, well, I know you recorded, but if somebody wanted to hear some stuff, do you have some things, or do we have something to look forward to in the near future?
Yeah. Back when I first started in my hands and making music, I made my first little beat tape EP and playing around with some sounds. I have a Spotify and Apple Music pretty much on all the platforms through DistroKid and everything, but it's 808 Cosmic with a K. That's all my handles. So if you were to look that up, you see all of my little projects that I've done so far.
Okay, say that again for those in the back.
808 Cosmic with a K.
All right. Well, I look forward to hearing a few things. Now, would you like to give a shout out? Do you have a partner? You're a solo worker?
I'm mostly a solo worker, but I do have a buddy that I did meeting throughout the end of my high school, that I found that out of everyone in my area also does music and like creates and everything. And that's my buddy Connor, but he's known as just Mix Shane, MX Shane on his socials and everything. And he makes the low instrumentals and beats just like I do.
All right, shout out, salute, keep up the good work. Yes. Well, I look forward to hearing more from you. And what does the network have to look forward to far as what you're going to be talking about? What do you see yourself addressing within these next 10 weeks?
Within the next 10 weeks, I just plan to addressing working on my craft more, figuring out new ways of coming up with tracks and different songs and learning all that I can pretty much. I just did drop my latest beat tape recently called Fluorescent Moods, which is a 10-track little EP of that's exactly what it says, actually. Fluorescent Moods. It's a very different, wide variety of sounds for anyone.
Wow. Oh, I can't wait to listen. Okay. So you're pretty much going to be doing like an informational type of podcast where you're going to be sharing your journey as you're going through the process of learning and building within your craft.
Pretty much.
Interesting. Okay, viewers, y'all heard it. So y'all want to tune in if you're interested in learning about the music, if you're interested in learning how to build the sound, you definitely want to tune in because Justin is bringing it. And I appreciate you, Justin, for tuning on in. I appreciate you for coming and participating. And is it anybody that you would like to give a shout out to before we let you go?
My sister Alex for introducing me to you.